The history of the holidays gets an all-new reimagining in A Boy Called Christmas. The family film centers on the origin story of Father Christmas, with a boy named Nicholas embarking on an extraordinary adventure to find his father, a fabled village, and his own destiny. Here's a look at everything you need to know about this touching holiday tale, coming to Netflix in select territories November 24th. The cast of A Boy Called Christmas is full of some of the most established actors in the business, but the boy at the center of the action, Henry Lawful, is a true star on the rise. Lawful was among many who auditioned for the role of Nicholas, but as producer Graham Broadbent explained, "We all went, he's got a great look with his red hair and innocent eyes and something rather beautiful about him." Though they still saw other actors for the part, Lawful was always their top choice. Starring as Nicholas's doting father Joel is Mikael Hausman, who audiences undoubtedly know for his work in titles like The Haunting of Hill House, The Invitation, The Age of Adeline, and Irreplaceable You. And that's just the start of the A-list call sheet that A Boy Called Christmas boasts. The hilarious Kristen Wiig also stars in the film as Aunt Carlotta. Wiig needs no introduction, and you've certainly seen her in movies like Bridesmaids and Wonder Woman 1984. Stephen Merchant lends his vocals to the role of the mouse Mika.
You can talk.
And I can fly as well. Nah, just kidding. No mice can fly. That would be absurd.
Though he's a renowned producer, fans are likely to know Merchant from his screen work in pictures like Jojo Rabbit and Logan. Audiences will no doubt recognize actor Jim Broadbent in the role of the King, thanks to his Oscar-winning role in Iris, as well as his standout work in movies like Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince and The Iron Lady, just to name a few. Emmy-nominated actor Toby Jones portrays Father Topo. He's known for his turns in the Hunger Games series, Captain America: The First Avenger, and the blistering 2007 adaptation of Stephen King's The Mist. And two-time Oscar nominee Sally Hawkins lends her talents to the film as Mother Vodal, the ruler of Elfhelm. Hawkins is known for her celebrated work in picks like Blue Jasmine and The Shape of Water. As if all of that wasn't enough star power for one film, A Boy Called Christmas also features Dame Maggie Smith as Aunt Ruth, the woman who regales us all with the story of Nicholas. Smith is one of film's finest treasures, having won 2 Oscars for her work in The Prime of Miss Jean Brodie and California Suite, and netting 4 additional nominations over the years. Audiences may also know Smith for Downton Abbey or as the unconquerable Minerva McGonagall in the Harry Potter film series. A Boy Called Christmas is directed by Gil Kenan, who was previously nominated for an Oscar for his work on the animated film Monster House and is also known for his work on City of Ember and 2015's Poltergeist. Kenan opened up about why he was drawn to the story of A Boy Called Christmas, saying, "What I was excited about was doing justice to that breadth of theme, and capturing the human experience on the back of a holiday that we can take for granted." Kenan had a distinct vision for how to bring the fabled town of Elfhelm to life, saying, "The only way that I could believe that Elfhelm was actually out there was by grounding the journey and the photography in the natural world." He chose to locate the shoot for A Boy Called Christmas right on the edge of the actual Arctic Circle for authenticity's sake. The script for A Boy Called Christmas was adapted from Matt Haig's best-selling 2015 novel by Kenan and screenwriter Ol Parker, who first had the idea of framing the film inside Aunt Ruth's story. And producer Graham Broadbent was particularly eager to bring this adaptation to screen life because of how grounded in reality Matt Haig's fantastical tale manages to be. As Broadbent explained, "I think the most interesting stories are ones where there's a true emotional journey, and that often involves some sadness. And the joy is all the better because you've experienced the sadness too. There is something universal in that." The filmmakers and cast certainly seem to agree. Stephen Merchant teased that audiences can expect both action and emotion, while Jim Broadbent praised the story for being a multifaceted Christmas film full of imagination.
No idea what this Christmas thing is, but I love it.
Prepare to get into the spirit of the holidays in a big way when A Boy Called Christmas arrives on Netflix this November. Thanks for watching. Click the links in our video to watch more from Netflix Film Club. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to get the latest exclusive videos. Plus, hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.